Hello my fellow Teabags, Cineric77 coming back at you today. Got part 2 in the auto series. Now today's auto is a push button auto. It is on the budget side, and in my opinion it's a pretty damn decent auto. Today's auto is, here we go, looky there. Y'all guessed it yet? Well, for those of y'all who haven't, it's the Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops Tanto Auto with the champagne aluminum handles. And getting started on the handles, let's go ahead and go over some specs. So, like I said, champagne colored aluminum handles, push button lock. You have a 440 stainless steel blade with a 7 3/4 overall length, so it's a pretty lengthy knife. 4 3/8 inch handles with a 4-inch blade stock. That's from tip to tang, folks. 4-inch see-through pillow construction with a 1-inch leading edge and a 2 1/8 inch secondary edge with a overall cutting edge of 3 1/8 inches long. It is tip down carry only, right hand pocket carry only. The button does stick up a little bit, so it's not, impossible, or it's not really likely that you'll get the button mixed up with the pivot, so that's nice. It does stick up a little too far in my opinion, but that's one of the reasons why I left the sliding lock in there, so that way, when I store it, it doesn't pop open, so that way the spring's constantly under tension. As you can see, there's the button lock itself. Works fine. It's got a good return on it. You can hear it. Alright, you hear the blade coming loose. Yeah. Good, nice return spring on the button itself. The blade itself, this is not the standard spring that came with it. I actually ordered several springs, and the strongest spring out of the bunch is the one I kept. It's nice and fast. It does have a little bit of blade play to it, but that's just because this is actually a conversion kit. This was just the push button knife, and I had it converted into the auto. And the man who milled it didn't quite mill it deep enough. I mean, it's not extremely off. It's a little bit of blade play. Really, the only thing that has done is, just really, it's just a little bit of blade play. Really hasn't done much. It doesn't really overall affect anything about the overall function of the knife itself. It still locks into place quite nicely. It's still a good solid knife. It's one of my favorite autos, and I actually didn't really buy this as a user, y'all, to be honest. I bought this just to play with, and that's all I do with it. I carry it from time to time to show off to my buddies. That's about it. It's razor sharp. It cuts quite well. Excellent slicer. It's got the edge of sin on it. It will shave pop hairs, man. But like I said, it's just to play with. It's really a good knife. The knife itself, before the conversion kit, was roughly in the $25 range, if I remember correctly. The conversion kit ran me, I think, like $3. Grand total, with an extra aluminum slide lock that I bought and a couple extra springs. I spent just a little over 30 bucks. There's 30 bucks and change for all of it. And for those of y'all who want just an auto to play with, I suggest it. It's a good solid knife, to be honest. If you want it just for a push button knife, that's also a good thing. You can always take the spring out, don't have to leave it in there. I chose to because, like I said, I bought it to play with it. I have other autos that I like to carry more than I like to carry this one, and that's just because it's not necessarily a safe clean. It's more of a novelty item for me. So, you know, it's just one of them things. I do say that the spring that I chose for this is quite strong and fast. I really like it. It does have some jimping on the spine. You got a little bit of a bite there. Other than that, the milling here provides a little bit of a grip, just basically for your fingers, and, you know, and right here, right there at the top of the palm, you know, that's about the best grip you get. Other than that, the knife is quite smooth and slick. But like I said, did not buy this to carry it, bought this to play with it. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. You know, I hope overall it's been entertaining, maybe a little bit of educational for those of y'all who found out some things y'all didn't know. Comment, subscribe, as always. Thank you very much again, y'all. Keep your finger in the troll. Have a nice day, y'all. Bye.